Hello friends, this is Rahmat here from Cards and Cooking Corner. It's been long since I've done a video, so today I thought I've been thinking of this for last few days, and as you know, this is Uniko's May release, and I really wanted to do one on this using the lilies. So I'm just going to show one card, a quick card hopefully, because as you know I don't do time lapse, I just finish all the cards on camera. So I'm going to use the lilies one here. You might have seen I've done one on the May release, you might have seen. So same thing, I'm just going to do something similar. So just let me see, I'm going to see where I want my flowers. This is a beautiful flower, bold and beautiful, but quite big for you to get the whole flower, so this is how it's going to be. I'm just going to use the flowers, no leaves. So I think I'm quite happy with how it is. I won't get everything. I'm going to use almost the same technique which I used in the May release card, but with a different ink. I'm going to use permanent inks today, the Color Box Archival dye inks. So the color I want to do is Red Devil. It's red, but it's going to give quite a pink shade. And as I told you before, when you work with permanent dye inks, what happens to your stamps? They get stained for good. So no worries about that. Just know that your stamps will be stained. So later on you just don't have to be like, oh my god, my stamps are stained. I told you so. So gently press. This is my first time using the Misty. I actually had another stamping tool which I was using. So I want some more color on these. I'm not very happy how it looks. Okay, that's nice. It's given a very bright dark shade. Okay, that's quite good. And what you want to do is wipe immediately. You might be able to get off little bit ink, not a lot. And here I have to make sure that I wipe the Misty as well. I don't want it to get okay. Change of location now. It's a very big flower, so you can't really get all the flower in the, no matter how you try, you're just not going to get it. But I kind of like it, how much I can get. The last card came out really well to my liking. So okay. So again, same thing. I know my stamp is not fully there, so I'm not going to be bothered to do that. One more time, it's very light, I want it dark. As you can see, the stamps are really getting stained, but it's okay, it won't affect the ability of your stamp. It's just that your stamp is stained because of the permanent inks, so don't worry about that. Make sure that you wipe off the Misty very well, because as I said, these are permanent inks. So, okay, and which one do I want here? I'm not sure. I'm going to get the whole bud there. Yeah. Got to put the magnet. You know what, I want to change the ink to green now for this bud. Yes, looks good. And I need some more of the leaf. Sorry, the flower a little bit more. Okay, that's good enough. I think I made a mistake. I did. As you see, I've just put the green one. I don't want the green one here. I want the red devil. Could have been a bad timing to make a mistake on camera, but well, at least I realized I did not stamp, and then I said, oh, I made a mistake. That would have been terrible. The ink is really not coming to my liking. Okay, that's good. I'm done with the inks here, so what I will do is these inks dry out very fast. I just want to close the box. Once I'm done with cleaning the stamp, I'm just going to start the coloring. That's it. Okay, luckily Misty is fine, there's no color. Okay, so let's get started. The colors, just going to use the zig markers, and I'm just going to use mainly the pink ones, and very fast coloring actually, not really going to do slow. Just mix, blend in. Little bit dark here. I'm not worried about my strokes or anything. It's quite alright, however it looks. I'm not aiming for a very clean look, by the way, so it doesn't really bother me much. And I don't want all the petals to be same color either. I hope you can see how the colors are getting mixed. These are the stalks and I don't want too much of color around the stalks. Okay, one leaf is done. Before I proceed, what I want to do is I use these ones a lot. If you read my blog post, you might see that I use these Stelter. I seriously don't know the pronunciation. I just call it Stedler. So Mass Graphic 3000 Duo. So these are water-based markers. They have a brush tip and then you have a pen one. So pen one is very good for fine detailing. What I want here is just the stalks. I want to get the green in before I add any other color in. So wherever I want my green, I'm just going to do that before I add other colors. As you know, it gets a little bit hard later to get that if you don't do it beforehand. Same thing, I'm just going to go quickly and do the greens first. A couple more. Okay, a few more. So that's it, all my green is covered here. I'm going to put it away and I just want to finish this one. This is also the same Stettler and it's 230. It's a pinkish tone, so dark. This is what I've used for the stamens and pollens, so that's exactly what I will use here now also. And while I'm at it, I'll just go and add some more details, the dots with the same one. Not too many, just a few. Okay, that's one flower is done. I think I can stop here and quickly go and finish the rest. There's not going to be a lot of coloring, as you can see. I've just used partial stamping, so just here and there, wherever the flower petals are. Okay, I just don't want the video to be very long and you guys getting bored like, oh come on, what is she doing? And it's been a long time again. It's been many months that I recorded a video. Not that I was extremely good at it. I was doing okay. And then life got in the way and I really got very busy. As you guys know that my life is quite hectic at the moment with my daughter fracturing her ankle and this and that. So yeah. Life is really busy. Okay, that's another one which is quite big. If you notice, I'm coming from outside to in as I don't want too much of color on the petals. Just I'm focusing near the lines of the design of the wherever the lines run through. That's where my colors will go through. Okay, done. little bit more and then I'll be done. There's just one more flower. I love coloring with zig markers. It just gives you, oh, I just love it, without giving too much of color anywhere, or you still have that vibrant colors and you still get the color. I don't know if it makes sense what I'm saying. Okay. The last flower and then I'm almost done, and I will just finish off the card. Actually, I don't have much to do here. I'm going to keep it as clean as possible. Okay, that's it. I just need to add some details to the pollen. So I really love this lily. Bev has really got a beautiful design. I love all the flower stamps Bev has created so far. She's really good at the flowers. So I just simply love Uniko's flowers. Not because I'm on their design team, but I've been a big fan of flowers ever since I was a follower of Uniko. I've left comments every single time she releases a flower stamp. I've always used to be smitten by the flowers. Okay, that's it, and few more. As you can see, my buds are two different colors here. One I stamped with the red deviling and the other one is green, so it's okay, it doesn't really matter. I don't want too much of color there, so I'm just going to get my brush a little bit off the color. Bit of pink, just a tiny bit of hint of the flower popping, flower petals coming out. Not a lot, just a little bit. So my coloring at this point is almost done, but I do want to add a little bit of yellow. If you know me, I will definitely go ahead and do that. And I do want a little bit of green as well here. So just going to blend in, don't worry. So there comes my green. Just bit and piece, a little bit of color, not a lot. Just to give the interest to the center. Other than that, you can skip it actually. It's my personal choice. If you're not comfortable, you can just totally skip it. It's totally up to you how you want to color your flowers. I'm just showing how I do it. Not that I'm really great at coloring flowers or anything. It just gives you that interest, you know. So that is it. My coloring here is done. I won't be adding any more color. I'm quite happy how the coloring is. As you can see how I started, and this is it. I'm just going to put it down. I already have a base card ready, a pink base, and I'm just going to put straight, and the sentiment is from the Cosmos set. may all your birthday wishes come true. I just wanted a happy card, so that's why this is what it is. And yep, let's just go and adhere it. You can just use this technique with any other colors also. Why I wanted to show this was because usually you stamp with black and then go and add in color, but I always, not all the time I want to add black. At times I want to just stamp some other color. So this time this was what I was planning, that I wanted to stamp and do it another color and do a video and show you guys. Because in the release one I clearly showed you only the black, which after blending actually with yellow looks slightly brown. I just cut a little bit extra so that I have the room for adjustment. And I don't want to make a mistake on camera, but looks like I did. So anyways, I'm just going to fix it, no worries. Just cut off the trim or cut the extra. I always keep some extra so that I have, even if as you can clearly see, I just made a mistake there, so I have to fix that. I will do it later, no worries. And what I want here is just adhere this one, and I already have a tape and everything ready, so I just didn't want to hold you guys for long, so I got everything ready here. And the panel is going to be a little bit on the top, not on the bottom today. And it is lined with my same piece. And there's one more thing which I will do is, I won't do it on camera, or maybe I can actually, but my flowers are very... I'm just going to add some Wink of Stella on the leaf, on the petals, just for some interest, just to add some shimmer. I like the look of the Wink of Stella, how it just doesn't overpower and gives you the enough dimension to your flowers. So that's it. My card is almost done, and sorry about the mistake. Well, I think it's okay. We all do mistakes, and I'm just willing to show you my flaws as well. Won't we all do mistakes when we are crafting? I guess we all do. And you just don't have to see the perfect side of me. There is a clumsy side also to me. A very clumsy side. So I'm just going to show you that also today. Well, mistakes, what can I do? If you see this camera posted, meaning I'm shamelessly sharing my mistakes with you guys, and if you don't see it, then you don't know that I made this mistake. But you know what, I really would not be doing another video on this. Mistakes are part of learning. This is what I always tell my children, so it's okay. I just should have been more careful there, which I was not. And before I go, what do I usually do? I'm going to just add a few rhinestones. These rhinestones are like my trademark now. I just have to do. For the fact that I love, that's another thing. And how many do I add? You guys already know. Just 3. No matter how complicated or congested my design is, but the rhinestones always end by 3. So that's it. That's my card. I'm just going to fix it. No worries. You will, when I post it, you guys will see that I've fixed the card. So I'm sorry about that. Actually, I should have been more careful on camera. But it's okay. I guess you guys can understand that we all make mistakes, and how many of us really are willing to show it that we all make mistakes. So it's okay. And I really hope you like this card. I'm kind of loving it actually. I am not sure if you guys can see the shimmer. There's a beautiful shimmer to the flowers. Can you? I'm having a hard time looking at my camera screen, but to my eyes it's a beautiful shimmer, and the colors are gorgeous. It's a beautiful colorful card. So I hope, don't know if you have ever tried. I'm pretty sure most of you might have tried many coloring techniques. So this is just a humble technique which I wanted to show and share with you guys. I really hope you guys like it, and if you like it, give me a thumbs up, and if you don't like it, you can still no need to give a thumbs up. You can just press the unlike button. That is also okay, because I do know that I have made a mistake. So thank you so much, and I think you guys will be seeing videos quite often, because I've joined another design team and the requirement is to do a video at least once a month. So which I have to do. So you guys will see me going forward, I think next month onwards, at least once a month. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you.